Yo, what's going on everyone? My name is Damien, also known as QB. How's everyone going today? I told you guys that I'm back and I mean it for real. We are back for another NBA video and what a start to the season it has been. If you're new around here, make sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button for daily, sometimes every second or third day NBA videos. I'm trying to be hella consistent this year. I have a goal in mind. I want to smash that goal. So without further ado, let's get into today's video. This NBA season has gone off to probably one of the best starts we have seen in recent histories. We have European, non-American NBA players just taking over. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander going to back-to-back overtime, scoring 55 points against the Indiana Pacers. Luka Doncic, fit Luka, skinny Luka, is it a real thing? It's damn for sure looking like it. Luka Doncic has had such a hot start to the 2025-26 NBA season, scoring a combined 93 points in his first two games, 44 against the Golden State Warriors and 49 just yesterday against the Minnesota Timberwolves, where the Lakers look actually phenomenal. And Luka's getting whatever he wants, as you're seeing right here on screen. He's getting M1s. He's shooting 65%, yes, 65% from inside the arc so far this season, which has just been unreal for the amount of shots that he's been taking. And he was showing this in EuroLeague as well, Eurobasket over the course of the summer. This man ruling his country. Unfortunately, it was not successful, but he was just straight hooping. And so far now, he looks so much better, especially playing alongside DeAndre Ayton, who also has been playing, I guess, very good as of yesterday. His first game was a bit rough, Lakers fans were a bit hard on him, but he's made up for it yesterday. This is just the smart things that you do, you know? Like right there, even though Ayton gets blocked, Luka just knows where to pass it. He knows like if a small defender's on someone, even though he knows if a double team's coming. Look at this, Jaden McDonough is probably one of the best perimeter defenders in the whole entire league. Just straight chicken. And I guess we'll sit here and talk a little bit about both teams as well. The Lakers in this game, as I said multiple times now, they look very good. Luka with an N1, just knowing how to get to his spot. And as I said, he's on fire inside of that three-point arc. Luka has made his claim so far these first couple of games, saying, "Nah, I'm back, baby. I'm back better than ever. I'm the most fittest I've ever been in my life." After all the criticism and all the backlash he received from the Dallas Mavericks front office, they come into LA, unfortunately get bounced out by the first round by these Timberwolves, and really kick his ass in the gear to the point where he's on the front cover of Men's Health, which is actually such an accomplishment. If you think about all the bodybuilders, all the athletic, men around the world, and Luka Doncic to put his stamp on that cover is a pretty massive thing. So we knew since the offseason that Luka Doncic was not playing around. He was going to come back to this league with a big bang, and he's definitely solidified his impact his first couple games of the regular season. His partner in crime just for now, Austin Reeves, has also had a great start to the season as well. Almost notched up a triple-double in his last game and getting over 25 points in two of his last two games. Obviously, because it's the first two games of the season. And it's going to be a massive thing for this Lakers team to keep up that offensive pressure, because I guess the only reason they're going to win is that they have to play really good defense. But if they let slack or lose sight of a good offensive game, then they're going to lose any game they play, at least until LeBron gets back. Because your defense, the Lakers defense right now, is just simply not good enough. And obviously it's a work in process. Aiden's still trying to find his footing right there. As you can see, one thing I want to point out real quick, on the start of the second half, Lakers have been probably the shittest third quarter start team since halfway through last season, all the way through the preseason this year, and it showed heavily last game against Golden State. But in this third quarter, they just came out and put belt to ass. It was actually quite a magnificent thing to see the Lakers finally kicking their ass in the gear, waking up after halftime. And they had one thing clear in mind, that was obviously to go away from the Luka Arso Bowl and get DeAndre Ayton some early touches, which actually made him play a lot better. 2 points up to halftime and finished the game with 15, 8 rebounds and a block. I can see Austin Reeves just doing his dance, gets to the Rui, and that's just Rui right there. He gets the bump. As soon as he gets the bump, and I know he's going around for a turnaround jump shot, I already know it's butter. This is why the Lakers can be so dangerous. Luka's not in the game. Cool, you got Austin Reeves solidifying the ball, and he knows how to do scoring on all three levels, inside, out, and outside the three-point arc, and he's also a very underrated defender, also having 11 assists yesterday. And here he goes again, going bang from the three-point line. They just took over the second half of this game against the Timberwolves. And once they got the lead, it was literally no looking back. Another thing as well that's boosted the Lakers, especially in this win recently, was Marcus Smart. His presence on the defensive end is definitely much felt. He's going after his loose balls, he's diving, he's doing everything he can to make sure that this Lakers team can get something on the offensive end, and to make sure he's bringing something to the team. Because obviously he was signed just as a free agent, no trade or anything was required. So he's looking to make a statement in this team. And the Minnesota Timberwolves side of things, they can become very stagnant on offense, which actually cost them in this game. Just dry possession after dry possession. Lakers were just capitalizing off that, just kept scoring, kept doing their thing because their offense was obviously still very overpowered. This is what I was talking about, Marcus Smart. Give me that shit to Anthony Edwards and gives Austin Reeves, who goes coast to coast for the easy lay. But the Minnesota Timberwolves, they got to clean up their mess. Obviously, it's only second game of the season, but yeah, there was just a lot of defensive times like that. They were just really stagnant. Marcus Smart was causing, havoc on them. And yeah, most possessions felt like it ends up just finishing in a, a very late contested 3-point shot. So obviously the Minnesota Timberwolves got to clean up that side of things. Anthony Edwards was still great, he had 31 points. Julius Randle was also great. Another thing I also want to bring up is Dante DiVincenzo playing the point guard. He's been starting at the point guard as of recently. First couple games does not look right. This man is not a point guard, he's a shooting guard. All he knows how to do is shoot. It's going to be interesting to see how the Timberwolves bring out his playmaking and his facilitating side of things. Always come here to talk about two specific things, and the NBA just keeps getting crazy and crazier. We had a 50-point game from Aaron Gordon, obviously a career high. Going 10 from 11, yes, 10 from 11 from the 3-point line. This man was on a mission tonight. Or should I say a few nights ago? Obviously Golden State are going to get the W, but I thought I'd just quickly touch on this because obviously it was a few days ago. Everyone knows what happened by now. And it's been saying by Nuggets coach, the training staff all offseason that Aaron Gordon has been doing nothing but working on that jump shot. It's looking pretty pure because every time he gets the ball to the 3-point line, even today, even though he did shoot a pretty poor percentage, he's letting that thing fly with confidence, no hesitation. That's exactly where all the good big men shooters have come from. You can't second guess yourself, you can't be any of that, you have to be confident with your shot, and Aaron Gordon was definitely confident the first game of the season, that's for damn sure. They had no answer for him, the Golden State Warriors just kept disrespecting him, going under screens. But as I said, this man was on an absolute mission. Unfortunately, the mission fell short with Golden State just taking over in overtime and Stephen Curry proving that he's just the best shooter of all time. Even though he did shoot 40% from free, he wasn't 92% like Aaron Gordon. But then it happened today against the Phoenix Suns. He shot a pretty poor percentage. I think it was like 20-something%. But it happens to Curry, happens to everyone, If it's going to be a real thing, tell me down below, do you think it's a real thing that Aaron Gordon is shooting efficiently from the 3-point line? I'll leave that one up to you to decide, but it's looking very good so far. The spacing, teams are going to, if he can hit that down consistently and get like 3 to 4 threes a game, that's going to be a big issue for teams' defense. It's kind of like the same wave of Kuminga right now. Obviously he misses that, but Gary Payton II with the easy putback dunk. He's the same height as me, by the way. It's making it look way too easy. But yeah, as I was saying, if he can hit the 3-point shot consistency, it's going to mess up a lot of teams' defense. You have to, try to control Murray. You got Jokic just doing his thing. He's usually a 2-man job. But it's going to be such a headache if that's the case. For Golden State Warriors, they look fantastic. They're actually 2-1 right now. They actually went down to the Portland Trail Blazers. Anthony Edwards did say in a meeting, and then goes that man again. Anthony Edwards was saying that the Portland Trail Blazers are no pushover. Chauncey Billups has these guys pulling up or guarding, full court press the entire game. But speaking of Chauncey Billups, obviously Terry Rozier and himself amongst 30 people, including Damon Jones, a former teammate of LeBron James. They're all under arrest right now, under a big scamming, saga. I will possibly make a separate video. I'll wait till we get more information about that one, but obviously I'm not trying to deep dive into something I don't know much information about. Because if you guys remember, this Golden State team, they shouldn't have been a low seed. They shouldn't have had that matchup with, the Rockets in the first round, because they were way better than what they are. And obviously all that process came from once Jimmy Butler got traded. He is a very nice fit to the Golden State offense so far. And the Denver Nuggets, they're not going to be 1-1 after their win against the Phoenix Suns today. It's still too early to say anything about, what they look like or anything like that. It's still very early in the season. I can't wait to see how everything unfolds. I can't wait to see if Aaron Gordon's shooting is going to stay in touch. I can't wait to see, if the Golden State Warriors are going to keep up this good effort. Can Steph Curry keep producing the way he has the first 3 games of the season? You'll find out all of that out on this YouTube channel, guys. So make sure to leave a sub, like the video, and hopefully to see you guys very, very soon. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'm out. Peace.